Hi, I'm Rob Jones, and I work for Focusrite Innovation in the UK, and I'm going to show you the ISA 828. And this is an 8-channel preamp from our high-end range, the ISAs, which were the natural evolution after the Red series. Initially it was the 428, which was a 4-input device, and this is the 828, the 8-channel version. As you can see, if you want to actually look up here, this is one with the lid off. You can see the massive board here. Each one of the inputs has its own Lundau transformer, and then circuitry after that. So each one of the inputs is extremely high quality, as you expect from Focusrite. On each one you have your gain controls, which are over a wide range here. You can see 0 to 60 with a button here to change the range from 0 to 30 to 60. Each input has a impedance select switch here, which allows you to change the impedance from low ISA 110 to medium to high, ranging all the way out to about 10k I think there. Now this means you can really tailor the sound from your microphone, and if you set a much higher value, then you'll get more high frequency and generally more level out of a microphone. On the other controls you have for the channel, you obviously have phantom power, you have phase and reverse, high pass filter and insert, so you can use one of the connectors on the back to send out the input to another processor and then back before it gets converted to digital. You have an optional digital card which is here, which you can buy in addition if you want to go digital. Has a 25 dB connection on the back here. There are two others as well, two other analog ones, which you can use, which is great for connecting to, say, a system like Pro Tools. They'll connect directly to the interface there. And then obviously you've got your word clock, ADATs here, and then word clock for synchronization. You've also got instrument inputs in the front here, so if you want to plug a guitar or something in directly, then you can go in straight into the front if it's racked up without having to route around the back. Each channel has an LED meter as well, so if you want to check the levels, you can see clearly on each one what's going on. So that's the ISA 828. Hi, I'm Rob Jones, and I work for Focusrite Innovation, and I'm going to tell you about the Liquid4Pre. Now, I don't know if many of you have heard of the Liquid channel, but it caused a massive stir in the audio industry about 4 years ago. And the reason for this is basically an entirely liquid channel strip, which was able to morph into basically any preamp or compressor in history. Now the way it did that was by using this thing called liquid technology, which is basically a dynamic convolution-based process, which instead of synthesizing, it's much more like sampling. So it's not like modeling where you analyze the system, see how it works, try and identify what properties make something sound a certain way. It's quite a difficult process to do, which is why you get some bad model representations. The dynamic convolution is much more like sampling. You actually get the unit in, measure the impulse response over an entire dynamic range, and then end up with all these banks of samples which actually apply to the audio within the channel to make it sound very close to the original devices that it's emulating. So what you literally have here is 4 channels. It's a 4-channel box. Each one can be from a choice of 40 different emulations. So channel 1 here, I press preamp select, and then I can scroll through a whole host of different options. Each one of them kind of named slightly discreetly, but there's a list which tells you exactly what each one has been sampled from. So you simply find the one you want, and this can be anything from one that's a lot more valvey, or one that's very clean, or find the one you want, load it up, and then simply use the dial to set the gain right there. Other controls you've got phantom power, phase invert, high pass filter, input select. You can have a mic, a line, or digital inputs. Now on the rear panel you have ADAT and AES as standard, but you also have the option of including an ether sound card, which allows you to connect to larger ether sound setups that they have in post-production studios, that kind of thing. Other things you have, session saver right here. If you arm that, it basically activates a circuit which protects that channel, so that if it starts to clip, it'll turn down the signal by 1 dB. If it's still clipping, it'll turn it down again. It'll keep going until the signal's safe. And then the light will change to tell you that it's kicked in and it's turning the signal down. Other things you have are the harmonic style. This is great. This allows you to literally tune in a certain amount of harmonic distortion, from about 0 to about 8-ish. it's basically increasing the amount of even harmonics, normally second order harmonics, and then above that it starts to tune in the odd harmonics like third and sometimes fifth. But the amounts of these harmonics are actually dependent on the emulation that you've loaded, because each one is specific to the preamp that's being emulated. That's harmonic style. You also have a high impedance setting here, which is new to the 4Pre. If you activate that, it sets the impedance to a maximum value, which is normally about 10k or so, which allows you to tailor the sound out of the microphone a lot more. Normally, basically increase the top end, make it a lot brighter. Once you've created your own little setup there, you can save it using this button here, which is the same for any one of the channels, or you can do a whole system setup there. If you press that, then you can save this entire configuration and then load it up at a later date. Connects to the computer over Ethernet, so that's a different Ethernet port which comes as standard. You call up the 4Pre software, it will allow you to control units. You can also slave together multiple devices, so you can control up to something silly like 36 units all slaved together if you wanted to buy that many. So software will come out probably, I know it will come out exactly the same time, but as a download from the website. So, obviously the sample rate, you see the digital settings over here. Sample rate goes all the way up to 192, and obviously you can synchronize to external sources via the word clock inputs on the rear panel. So that is the Liquid4Pre.